it's a little scary sometimes to do something for the first time. And this isn't the first time I can't even attempt to talk. I have attempted to film a planner video a couple of times now, and it has gone poorly for me. So just bear with me in my wackiness, if you will. So I have not touched my planner. The last time I did any daily anything was March 28th. And that was just putting a picture in. And I stopped for weekly planning. My last week of planning was the last week of March. And then I went back in and filmed a plan with me of this week, but then never posted it because I hated everything about the way I talked. And then when it comes to my weekly, I didn't even set it up for April. So this is where I stopped. I mean, my monthly habits. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about catching you up or catching myself up. We're going to do a little bit of planner. Let's make this happen. So all I'm going to do for April is put surgery, anemia, and missing IUD. Which, P.S., I have gotten my x-ray. It's not there, which is good. That means that it didn't perforate. It must have just come out when I was heavily bleeding. So we're waiting until the end of May to do it again because I have my son's graduation and my in-laws' wedding both in May. And I just don't, if I'm in any sense dropping the kind of like extremeness that I was during the month of May or post IUD, I don't want that to happen during an outdoor wedding where everybody's wearing white or a graduation ceremony at a big arena where I'm not going to be able to easily get to a bathroom, if you know what I'm saying. So we're doing that at the end of May, and I was referred to the Comprehensive Women's Clinic. They are going to do it with ultrasound to make sure it's placed correctly and with sedation. So, okay. And the iron is done, and I'm feeling a little bit better, although I did get a shingles vaccine, which is not usual. I am under the age of 50 still. I'm 44. And I'm taking part in a clinical research study on why am I brain farting? Clinical research study on, let me put this washi tape while I'm brain farting, on the effects. I think it's to be able to get the shingles vaccine to transplant recipients or to people who are on the transplant list and on dialysis, because as my sister said, get the fucking vaccine, because she got shingles within a year after getting her transplant, and it was absolutely miserable. So anyway, so yeah, that's been, and I reacted pretty strongly to it. It was very similar to how I reacted to, I'm usually with the flu shot, I just have a dead arm for a day or so. And the COVID boosters, I didn't really have any reactions. But when I had the flu shot and the COVID booster at the same time, I was basically kind of in flu-like symptoms for about the weekend. And that's kind of where I was with the shingles vaccine. So I'm still kind of recovering from that, but that's okay. So I'm not worried about April. Fuck this noise. For May, the only habits I want to keep an eye on, because I am so exhausted. The only habits I want to keep an eye on are gratitude, because I want to get back in, I want to journal every day. And I want a gratitude every day. And my no-buy. That's it. That's all. I'm not setting any goals. I'm not setting anything. But again, like I said, we have the wedding not to get through. I'm excited about it, but we have to prep for wedding, because we have to get the guest room and the basement ready for guests, and then wedding, and then graduation. And that's it. That's the only things I'm really worried about this month. But speaking of the no-buy, so as you all know, I have been doing my Use Your Shit challenge for the year, except April's challenge, which I never even posted on Instagram because I had the first day of April was my surgery, and then shit, if you watch my catch-up video, go check it out. You'll hear exactly how much bullshit I had to go through this last month, so fuck it, but I am going to kind of incorporate it. So this month's, which which I'll also post on Instagram, is to use up 5 items. Could be 5 individual stickers, 5 individual sticker sheets. It could be a mixture of things. It could be a pen. It could be a washi roll. It could be a tape runner. Whatever you want to use. That is the use your shit for the month. And so that's what I'm going to put down here is the items. I'm going to use the April space because I didn't do anything for April because I'm doing things to check off here. Okay, so I have a handful of things I want to try and use, all kind of aiming with the idea of getting back into my journal and everything like that. So the first thing I want to use up, number 1, is these 3 sets of stickers. I'm counting this as 1. These 2, I've already used this in this past month, but like this one should be pretty easy to use up. These are from the Cricut Paper Co. Cricut Miss 2022 Advent Calendar. This will be easy. These guys are the ones I gotta really, like these will probably work really well on both weekly and daily. These ones will need a little bit more effort. But the first one is the Cricut Paper Co. CPC stickers. Oh my God, I need some tips on how you wash out one of these expensive, fancy Pilot vanishing points, because with very little usage, it has gotten a little hard to use. Okay, the second thing I'm going to use up is this washi tape from Cricut Paper Co. that matches those. I'm kind of going with a theme here. So this tape I want to use up. So we'll say the Cricut Paper Co. washi. Now I just put a fresh one of these in, one of these cartridges for my fountain pen. So I want to use that one up because that'll show that I have been using my fountain pen every day, because it'll take some time to use up. So cartridge. And then I want to use up what is in my current pack of picture paper, and then this one more pack of zinc picture paper for my photo printer. Again, these are all, for me at least, geared towards making sure I'm doing journaling again. So these items are really supposed to encourage that. So I'm going to put zinc packet. And then finally, I want to use up my pages through the start of June. Now that's the biggest ask, because that would be 153 minus 77. I want to get to where May would have been, or where June would be, if I had actually used a page a day. That I think is going to be the rest of these. I think I can use up the washi tape, maybe. If I'm journaling every day, though, everything else, the stickers, the tape, the paper tape, and the cartridge should all be used up well before the end of the month. The washi tape will be a little bit of a push, and the big push is going to be these pages. But that's kind of reminiscent of my, hold on. What is it? 153 minus 77. So that winds up being 76 pages. It's a lot of pages. We'll see how that goes. But we'll say 76 pages. So my original April plan, which will show up again, is to use up a notebook, whether it's one you've already halfway used, whether it's a sketchbook, whether it's a tiny little paper pad. That was my big goal. Obviously didn't do that. So this is kind of my way to sort of reincorporate that. So these are my items for my no-buy, or for my use your shit. As for my no-buy, I'm not adding anything on, just not buying any more planner shit, which I don't think is going to be a problem. I thought that would be a problem while I was so sick this last month. I didn't really shop. I was too sick to shop. I can't believe I'm saying that. Okay. So that is all of this. I'm going to just throw my blotting paper here. Is there anything else I need to do in here? Probably not. Like, I have nothing else. I didn't really use what I put in here for April. I did put in somewhere. I put in, I think I counted ahead. Didn't I? No, I think it was for March. I put in for like the Beauty No Buy. And I didn't use it very much. But like I said, I really wasn't feeling well enough. And then as for my monthly, I do have some stuff to add really quick. Because I didn't really add... I mean, this is April, and I didn't really add a lot in here, except for the surgery. But I do have a bunch of shit to add in for May. So I'm going to do that. Now, I don't know, so it's not a big wedding. The wedding that I'm talking about is my father-in-law and his longtime girlfriend, who is awesome. They're both great. And they're coming out here to get married because of how sick I am. Like, they're doing it because I can't travel, basically. So let's throw some of this beautiful washi tape down. And I have a lot of things to add. Choir is actually not really happening right now just because I have been so sick again. So I'm just going to add in all of my appointments here really quick just to catch up with this month that I have not been touching anything. So that's all of the bits and pieces that needed to get added in here. Mostly just more doctor's appointments. And then notes for clinic I will still put over here. Clinic notes. And I will highlight that as soon as it's dry. Do I have any clear? Maybe I'll have a clear sticker I can put on top of that. I know that there are some that came with this set. Various... let's try this. Let's see how this looks over it. Yeah, it's a clear sticker. Clinic notes. Look at that. Neat. All right. Yeah, I love these Cricut Mist stickers. So when it comes to the no-buy, like I said, I didn't spend anything on stuff I wasn't supposed to that I can think of. Like, honestly, I'm so out of it, and my office is such a hot fucking mess. Like, I couldn't tell you if I actually did anything heinous. But I guess I will say that I am very happy to have gotten through all of this and to hopefully be moving forward. I can't really color anything in for my meals because can't really color anything for the meals because I haven't really done much. We did go to a Nuggets game though I did call that. We did host friends, but that was this quarter. So we've already done it. I can color that one in, but I don't know where any of my... I don't want to go dig out my pants. So I will make sure. But I did host friends this quarter. So there is that. And I think we went to a new restaurant already. But I could be wrong about that. I'm spacing out, you guys. Anyway. Okay, so that's where I'm at with my planner so far. I'm hoping to have my first live plan with me in a couple weeks. In the meantime, I'm hoping to get a plan with me up. But other than that, I need to get back in the hang of things. So that's what I'm going to work on. Let me know in the comments below, how do you get back in the hang of things when you have taken time away for whatever reason? When it comes to your planner or when it comes to like your routines and everything like that. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, friends, peace.